All right, in this lesson, we'll explore the idxmax and idxmin methods, which return the index labels with the greatest and smallest values within a series. So I'll begin by re-importing, or rather re-executing our code to get our Google stock price CSV in our Google variable. And I'll actually begin by calling our max and min methods, just so that we know the largest value in our series and the smallest value in our series. So there they are listed for reference. And now I'm going to call the idxmax method so you can see it directly in action. So it's going to be the name of our series, .idxmax. And what this is going to do is return the index label or position that is storing that maximum value. So that tells us that the index with a position of 3011 is storing that max value of 782. And I can prove this by just writing Google and writing in that index number directly in those square brackets. That's the extraction way we talked about. And we can see that that is indeed the greatest value, and that is the index position that's storing that greatest value. We also have the complementary idxmin method, which is .idxmin, again with parentheses. And that's going to give us the index position with the smallest value in our series. And that's going to return 11. So now if I extract it with Google 11 within square brackets, we can see that it's matching what our minimum value is, which is 49.95. So 11 is, in fact, the index position with the smallest value. That's really all there is to the idxmax and min methods. Just one other cool trick that I can show you that kind of does everything in one step. When you think about this method, what it does is return us an integer. It returns us the index position. And we don't have to take a look at it and write it out here. What we can do is use our regular syntax to extract, which is the brackets. And if we just feed this method directly into those square brackets, what happens in these square brackets is going to take place first. So what's going to happen here is that this is going to evaluate. It's going to return an integer, which is 11. And then that integer is going to be used as the value within our square brackets. So Google is going to extract the series value that corresponds to the index position of 11. And thus we're going to get the exact same thing as we see above, but just in one simple step. So if you want to get another way of getting the min and max, you can always use this syntax. It's a little bit more clunky, but it allows the brain to think a little bit more creatively because you're getting the index position with the highest value or the lowest value, and then you're simply feeding that index position within those square brackets to extract it directly. So that's just a little bit of creative problem solving. And I'll see you in the next lesson where we'll discuss the value counts method.